What's going on, everyone? It's James B2, recording another cool YouTube video. This time, we're in the mod of Hearts of Iron 4. Holy Christ, I can't speak. It's called Kaiserreich. It's about what if Germany won World War One. I'm not gonna go full in-depth lore man on you and mansplain every detail, but you can look this mod up on your own time and figure out why this is happening. I'll touch upon some stuff if it's necessary, but the U.S. is still really depressed in the 1930s because we're a great country. I love our nation, but we've got some more fucking troubles in this time than we do in real life. We're even more divided than in real life, and if we want to prosper, it's the only thing we can do is to react accordingly. So I have a few mods installed, colored puppets. I'll make my decisions on if I want to make people colored or not. So the first priority here is we gotta reassign all of our divisions, and I'm going to be staying loyal to the good old US of A. And in order to do so, we're gonna have to prepare because shit's about to hit the fan. Like hard. It's gonna get stinky soon. So the first things we want to do is probably boost construction, or not construction, because construction is not that great, at least early in game, because you don't have enough factories to do shit. You want to be sure you're pumping out more guns though, and making your dudes better at shooting said guns, or just make the guns better. And in order to do that, we're probably going to want to either go upgraded artillery, which is just nice all around, or just upgraded infantry defense, and I think that's the best way to go. We're also improving our artillery doctrine because we're goddamn Americans. The thing you want to manufacture is mostly guns early game. I also have an expanded industry mod, just so I don't have to assign guns to the same fucking thing all the time. Or actually, it's the opposite of that, whatever. Navy doesn't matter so much, you can literally win at least the first section of the Kaiserreich America game without having to do a navy, or you can also resolve the conflict in America peacefully, but that's for pussies. So we're gonna want to build industry away from the south, the north, and the west because that's not a very stable region. Those are not very stable regions at the moment. But you know what's stable? Texas. I love Texas. And things seem pretty good so far. The early game USA is boring as fuck. Should we color Liberia American? I think so. Yeah, that's right. We'll get a little bit of a stutter. Also gonna make the Americans the good old blue. Not the Americans, fuck me, the Filipinos. Get a little bit of a stutter from recording, but I think it's not that bad. It's definitely watchable, definitely playable. Russian president got shot because he's a piece of shit and corrupt and whatnot, and the commies probably want to rebel again. They may not. It's kind of a toss-up in that country. In this mod, I said I would touch upon some lore, so I guess I will. The traditional communism is more or less changed. Most people, there are a lot more socialist countries, and the lore, like Britain and France, at least the continental UK and France, are syndicalist, which is like, fuck, okay, so the German stock market crashed, which in this mod is a lot more important than the American one, because Germany won World War One, so memes. But yeah, anyway, syndicalists basically are controlled by syndicates, so like the labor unions. Labor unions are a lot more important. Jacobins got elected. I think that's radicals. Oh no, that's like traditional communists, almost. Basically, the state has control of industry. Yeah, Black Monday hurt us even more, so fuck the Great Depression. We're even more depressed. Vice President Curtis recovers. Nito, we're just getting hurt even more. Everyone's pissed off. The country's going to shit. We're gonna try to reassign our garrison division to be cavalry, because cavalry is going to be important, as you'll see soon. I'm also gonna lower production from away from artillery, because we're going to need more guns than artillery for sure. Artillery is just basically a nice attack modifier. So not much to do here early game. Well, we can kind of peek around. Not much is going to change. Austro-Hungarian Empire still together. Yay, the Almo happened. Germany has a ton of puppets and client states in the Balkans / the East. Not the Balkans, I'm retarded. The Baltics. And basically this event is just, do you want political power or do you want to lose political power? And I want political power, thank you very much. Also, the British government, like the legitimate one, or I guess I shouldn't say legitimate one, the non-syndicalist communist bullshit one, is in Canada, and the French legitimate government, not communist one, is in the fucking Algeria and the rest of French-controlled Africa. And they're basically going to be trying to retake their homeland, which is kind of a toss-up for them because they don't really have much resources to do so other than the former colonies. And even then, it's kind of like a loose coalition. So we've got better research ourselves. Technology-wise, we're probably going to want to keep going. We're going to want radio, actually. That's pretty important. We're not really able to shit out divisions right now. Who shall win the cup? Basically, this is a toss-up for local power between me and Canada. Oh shit, we won. Suck my dick, Canada. Do we want power or do we want to lose it? We want power. And things are getting back to normal, actually. Which is good, because we can then produce more guns and get more factories to build military factories, which are really important early game. Or basically all game in general. Most people just don't even regard civilian factories, because you can just conquer more later on. Yeah. Sometimes Canada fucks with the American Civil War, and by sometimes I mean always, but sometimes they do it even more. I don't think they will. It's very rare that they like attack the United States or any of the other factions that are fighting for control of what used to be America. So we're going to want to get concentrated industry. That's always a good call, as well as machine tools, always good call. Basically just allows us to poop out more guns, and that's something we want. Might also be a good idea to reorganize our Air Force. I'm never really good at regarding my Air Force in this game, but we're gonna try it. Oh, I guess I can't. Okay, hold on. Shift click. There we go. The best airfield to probably put them in is Oklahoma, funnily enough. We're gonna want to do this outcome, because we're gonna be going authoritarian democratic. At least we don't want to be pussies and save democracy, and still have the war occur, because this game's boring as America if the Civil War does not occur. Or at least this playthrough. Kaiserreich's a fun-ass mod. I'm pretty sure Oklahoma won't secede from the Union. So this airfield should be pretty safe. The Pope died. That means Italy is going to be fighting with Austria over secession, or who gets control of strategic regions of Italy. Apparently in the next update, Italy is going to be more Balkanized, and it'll be even more of an interesting region. So I'm excited for that. I might play that for YouTube if I feel like it. Probably won't. No promises at all. I haven't uploaded a video in like a year, which is hilarious. I actually got a new computer. Liberia asked for names for aid. No, fuck you, you're not getting a bailout. They're gonna secede from us no matter what we do, so we might as well not bail them out. I don't give a damn. It might be a good idea to divest from towed artillery and back into infantry equipment even more. But the thing is, I'm gonna want a stockpile of towed artillery when the war hits. Excuse me. But yeah, our industry's starting to chug along a little bit better. We might get a factory before the war starts, which will be very nice. The Canadians are bitching at us. Go fuck off. Yeah, hopefully we can poop out a few more divisions before things really go wrong. I am tempted to just deploy them as is, but training will be nice, and we don't have really guns to start producing a new guy anytime soon. I guess we can sort of start getting things ready. Radio's been developed, that's gonna be nice. We'll go mechanical computing. We're gonna want research for the war. But yeah, the September elections / October elections, whatever the fuck. I think October. It's election November. I don't fucking know. I should know that. But that's when the elections will start, and things will get pretty interesting. Oh yeah, I forgot that this mod groups the Great Lakes in a strategic region, which is a really good idea actually, because lakes apparently are a meme in this game. So yeah, basically we had a heat wave just like in real life in the 30s that fucked up agriculture, and now it's over. But yes, soon we're going to have to deal with the election.
Yes, sir.
And we got a new soldier, which is great. We might want to start moving away from artillery, but for a little bit more, I think it's okay. Especially since we just got our doctrine, which is gonna actually just straight up makes our battalions attack harder a bit. But it's going to lead to artillery specific abilities. Alright, so this is the most important. Basically, if I want to be a pussy and just resolve this peacefully, I can let elections go ahead, and then there's a certain event chain you can do, and if you know what you're doing, you can save the country from a civil war. That's boring. Or we can invite the military to step in and engage in an autistic power fantasy with General Douglas MacArthur, and that's what I'm going to do. So there he is. There's Doug in all his glory. And I don't think this choice really matters all that much. There might be a slight difference, but we're going to destroy domestic enemies, syndicalists, autocratic people, Huey Long. They're all fucking shitheads. We're not gonna trust them. People like us because we're making them like us, which is great. After the Civil War, I don't know if I'm gonna play after the Civil War. This might just be like a small, easy run. We might go back to being an actual democracy. There's a choice of just keeping a military junta, or be a democracy, or you can be MacArthur. But I'm pretty sure no matter what you do, MacArthur's gonna get assassinated if he tries to be like the dictator solely. Could be wrong about that one. He could be able to survive somehow. But I'm very certain that if you choose this American Caesar route, it's named that way unironically because he's going to get assassinated, and a lot sooner than the actual Caesar did. So we're about to get less factories being little bitches too, and our guns and whatnot are being brought in, which is very nice. Okay, we're gonna have to declare martial law. Who are we gonna crack down on? Crack down on both, I think, is the right choice. I don't know, doesn't really matter. People are gonna get pissed no matter what. I think if I declare martial law, they won't secede quite so soon. Oh, nope, I think I made a slightly wrong choice. It doesn't really matter that much. And people secede. The Philippines and I'm pretty sure Liberia are gonna leave us. Yep, there's the syndicalists of America. The unions are pissed off at me because I wouldn't let them beat themselves. We're not at war yet, we're going to be. I might want to decrease time a little bit. Okay, the South is rising again, just like they told me. So we're gonna probably want to go limited conscription, but I don't think it matters super much right now. I also have this mod, which allows me to dump a ton of political powers and having ideas like you would in EU4. We're probably not going to go for that at the moment. All these weapons manufactories are really tempting. I actually think we may go Springfield Armory. I just switch it later in game when it doesn't really matter how many infantry equipment we have. They're all pretty tempting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Springfield Armory is the best that they do at the moment. We could have also saved it for more mobilization, but we would have gotten... We're going to get political power. Alright, sweet. War is happening. War. I'm clicking through everything too fast, but don't worry. Basically all it said is everyone's pissed off. And yeah, we get a lot more political power. It doesn't matter. So we're going to immediately go for partial mobilization. Strangely enough, we can't do war economy. I think we can only do that when California secedes. They probably will. There's a chance they won't, or they can... Actually, there's a chance they'll rejoin the Union pretty fast. I'm also going to reduce artillery production cost, and it's time to reassign our factories. We're going to keep a guy into producing artillery, because it's not important, but it's needed. And generally my plan to win the Civil War is to abandon Washington. It's going to fall no matter what you do, more or less, and it's just not worth the resources to defend. Canada generally grabs the northeast, and if they don't, the syndicates are going to grab it, which would suck. It will make the war like a lot harder, but what are you going to do? I'm not defending the northeast no matter what. It's just not possible at the moment. I also think these states are going to rebel as well, but I could be wrong about that. I'm not sure if Oklahoma stays loyal, so we're going to move it down to the Texas airfield for now, even if it's closer to the enemy troops. We're also going to deploy them into the south. Fuck. I can't queue them, can I? I don't know. Yeah, I can. There we go. So yeah. Actually, it wouldn't have really mattered. Both airfields are out of range. Okay, so now we're gonna start taking back what's ours. That's too... I mean, I know I could do that line, but we're not going to.
Orders.
So, we go like that. And they're gonna manually redeploy, or at least I'm gonna manually redeploy the cavalry. We're just gonna try to get our men focused. We're gonna get some volunteers coming in. Is that not all my Air Force? No, I guess my bombers aren't in operation either. Whatever. Hold on. We'll just have them do all the things. It doesn't really matter. California left. Yeah. I figured. We'll see if we can snipe back Little Rock, because that's just a bit of early industry that would help pretty tremendously. Where the fuck are there people not doing shit? I don't see what it's talking about. Doesn't even matter all that much. Our Air Force isn't that significant to like that's gonna really play a deciding role. I'm also gonna have my men start marching in. Alright, now we start getting free shit because the war's happening. So the Russians decided to stop getting drunk. Or, yeah, I guess there's no civil war, but that country's destabilizing. Funnily enough, Polish-Lithuania formed, which fucks over Germany. So it's probably gonna... that destabilizes the region. The Commune of France, German Empire War, which is like the focus of the mod, more or less. It's too early to call who's going to win, but that definitely does not help the German Empire, because now their eastern territories will have to... They don't have a corridor, they're gonna have to go, like, sailing around from Ukraine into France or something. So yeah, that really fucks over Germany. Oh wait, no, they petitioned to join Middle Europa. Their position's stronger than ever. What do I know?
Orders.
Russia's sending us actual volunteers that aren't like events. Bond, which is nice. Oh fuck, yeah, we're not reconciling. Fuck, I can't speak. Whatever that word is, you know what I'm trying to say. With California, they're pissed. We're not going to focus on California at all. They advance pretty slowly because this territory is all mountainous and the AI is retarded in this game sometimes.
Listen up. Orders.
Fuck, come on. We're going to still see Japan seizes Guam. We can't really do shit about that. Hawaii's leaving too. Doesn't matter. Hawaii is so insignificant, it doesn't matter. Alright, so let's see if we can propose a piece of California. Still can't do American war economy, strangely enough. I'm pretty sure we should be able to, but whatever. Okay, now we have militia. This requires a greater reorganization.
Ready to move.
Okay. So what I generally like to do,
Hands.
no, is assign somebody. Nobody here has a good defensive fucking doctrine. So we'll just put Dwight in charge. I generally like to assign my militia to this line against the CSA. Yeah, I don't care about those National Guards defending actual Washington. Actual Washington is not going to hold. It's just a simple fact of life. This militia isn't very important, but we can use it just for the memes.
Attention.
So yeah, pretty much all the militia from what's more or less the south/southwest that stayed loyal is going to stay and hold the border against the
Yes, sir.
Southerners.
Ready to move.
This militia is also going to defend against the fucking syndicates. And these boys gonna solve the southern problem. And these actual divisions are going to hold the border against the... or they're gonna press our attack, actually. Okay, sweet. Of these guys, I know armored spearheads eventually really good, but we're not getting tanks anytime soon. Defense might be good from MacArthur, but I think I'm playing this a bit more aggressively. Now, what we have to hope for is Mexico doesn't decide that we look pretty tasty in our weakened state, because that'll actually fuck us over pretty hard.
Listen up.
Then we're going to try to get our militia to also press in advance, since they don't really seem to be defending themselves all that well.
Move out.
Alright, looks like we can snipe Little Rock. Oh shit, okay. Now we don't have to worry about California at all. That's not amazing, but it's good news nonetheless. That'll probably mean I can hold on to some eastern industry. We can always get California back too. I'm not gonna be a pussy and be like, oh hey, we'll coexist when we've reunified the South and North. Enemies Appalachian bound. We're gonna want to send in the military. I mean, it doesn't really matter because we're gonna lose the region anyway for a little bit.
Listen up.
But whatever delays them is good. And I don't think I want to let that militia retreat. Pacific State of America with MacArthur. What? Oh, god damn it.
Yes, sir.
Alright, well, I think we can still... I have a mod that lets people be kicked out of factions. I'm pretty sure I can reintegrate them by force as necessary after the war. I mean, it's not a goddammit kind of thing, because they're helping us. But it's like, I want the whole of the United States back under the actual United States. Luckily, we do have a faction. Shit. Well, they're gonna be kicked out of our faction after the war, let me tell you.
Move out.
MacArthur is a ruthless bastard. Yeah, I don't want to let those guys take any territory. Shit, we need to be pushing in here.
Ready, sir. Ready, sir.
Okay,
Move
hold
out.
on. Actually, fuck.
Orders.
They can do that, that's fine. We're gonna pocket them.
Listen up.
Not pocket them, maybe cut them off. We'll see.
Ready.
They also don't seem to be defending New Orleans, which is great for us.
Move out.
And we're gonna try to see if we can break this guy. It looks like we can.
Hands.
The Monroe Doctrine, yeah, fuck South America.
Ready to move.
We're gonna keep pushing. Any time we see an empty area, that's going to be ours. Alright, no, we're not pressing any attack. Russian divisions have arrived, and another volunteer. I would like to keep St. Louis even more defended, but we seem to be okay at the moment.
All in.
I'm gonna keep getting people to come on in. Our cavalry is doing nothing. Don't keep attacking that, that's just throwing away resources and lives. We're gonna upgrade our artillery. Let's see, we're not producing any. What the fuck, what the hell? Okay, we must have lost wherever that factory was. It was probably out west. So let's reassign things slightly. No big deal. How many guns do we have? I could probably be training a lot more troops than I am. Yeah, we really can. We're hurting on artillery after that, actually, though. We might want to see if we have any templates that don't use artillery. We don't. That's a shame. Because they don't have any training or whatever. Yeah, I'm not going to use that division. That's actually garbage.
Ready, sir.
Okay, good. We're not attacking that, are we? We're attacking that. Don't attack that. It's taking a hot second. Oh, democracy prevails in my pocket. My pocket? What the fuck? My puppet. Not that I really care, because it's not going to help me.
Ready.
We can push these Minutemen back.
All in.
And just inflict some losses on them no matter what. Take out this little dongle they've seen to form here. We're going to test out this division here as well.
Move out.
Yeah, we can take that.
Ready, shut.
Hopefully they don't remember that they can cut us off here, because that'd suck.
Listen up.
And this assault isn't doing well, but we can probably reinforce this one. Yep. Oop, it's stalling, actually.
All in.
Oh, no, they didn't move divisions away. I'm not able to actually see. Funnily enough, Russia seems to be stalling their advance, or at least the Southerners' advance. The syndicates are going to grab Washington, more than likely, and that's not great. Oh, I forgot California was helping us. That's right.
Let them have it.
Well, we're going to stab them in the back. Fuck them. New California Republic, my asshole.
Listen up.
So yeah, things are going pretty well. Not the best, not the worst. We still have an air advantage, I'm fairly certain. Oh, it's a toss-up actually. Oh, that's what was bitching us at us about, I think. Why can't they be assigned here? What? Hold on. Air wings don't have coverage. And why is that? Can be assigned. Maybe they just really don't have range. I don't know. I'm not really. I barely use Air Force in this game. It's just not that great. Modifier's okay. That's nothing amazing. Okay, so the recruitable population would be nice. However, American war economy, if we go down this path, these two are amazing modifiers, and we're not really hurting for recruits at the moment, especially if we continue to seize southern territory, which we are kind of gradually.
Listen up.
And I might, hold on, there might be a good idea to redeploy my dudes here. So we're going to set this as the general location for the push. The first priority is to isolate New Orleans.
Yes, sir.
Whatever. And we can start spending military power, or whatever the hell. We're going to go American war economy. Probably not going to get the option to do that again. It's just nothing but like bonuses. We might go extensive conscription. I feel like that's probably the best idea. Unless they want to do something with artillery. But I think just having that, the manpower to spare, would be okay. Washington has been captured, whatever. Canada is sending manpower and supplies. They're probably concerned. Because they saw Washington was lost. Oh god. Oh, okay. Gotta start sending actual volunteers.
Pushing them back, sir.
No, don't attack there. I'm gonna try to make my men attack either one. Okay. Clearly that's not working. But the AI doesn't understand that. That's great. We are making some pushes. Luckily Mexico doesn't seem to be joining the war, and this line's being held. But normally it goes a lot better. It looks like the Entente's pretty interested in keeping us afloat, which is good for us, though the... Oh, fuck me. That's really bad.
Taking aim.
I mean, it's not horrible. They're militia divisions that are stranded.
Ready.
But let's see if we can do anything about that. Probably can. Russian volunteers have arrived. That's very good. Nice. Oh, this is very good. This is really, really good. I might upgrade, not upgrade, I might change you to a cavalry division just so you get the speed bonus. Oh, it seems that German wised up to what we were doing.
Yes, sir.
Fuck you, Deutschland. Winning World War I and shit makes you think you're better than me. No, you're not going that way. hold on. Oh, good. The AI is actually trying to save my my divisions here.
Attention.
I'm proud of them for making an actual smart choice.
Commands.
What we're gonna want to do is make this a pocket if we can.
Attention.
And it looks like that's likely. Oh fuck! They just cut off my
Yes,
cavalry.
sir.
Okay, luckily we just took a port, so it doesn't
Move
matter.
out.
Let's see if we can take an even bigger port. And we're gonna focus on getting the pocket here, because if we get a pocket,
Let them have it.
that'll be very nice.
Come on, move out.
Oh no, that was not New Orleans. But we are holding at Biloxi. I've never heard of this city before.
Listen up. Listen up.
Oh, we are close to losing those militiamen, but we're also very, very close to saving them, I think. We'll delay over here. Oh, fuck, okay.
Ready. Move out.
Nope, that's not a good idea. Don't do that. We might just be wanting Mexican territorial demands. Fuck me. We're gonna refuse the Mexicans, but this might be very bad, actually. We're gonna get that arsenal. Fuck me, okay. Well, we can't assign any spare divisions to that front line.
Listen up.
Oh, we get extra volunteers, actually, so we'll hold them off with a
Yes,
very
sir.
pitiful force. Mexico does seem to have some trouble advancing half the time, but we'll see. Luckily, California is in on this, so that'll help. But definitely getting them in this war hurts us a lot.
Yes, sir.
Things are going pretty decently until now, and up until now, I can't speak. I hate my life.
Move out. Orders.
Oh god, what are you guys doing? Don't do that. Okay, we've isolated New Orleans. The bad part is they will have a port to retreat from,
Let's go.
and our militiamen still aren't safe.
Commands.
But we are going to press the attack. Hopefully we can take Birmingham, whatever the fuck it's pronounced. Man.
Ready, sir. Ready.
Oh, can we slide on in there? We might be able to.
Commands.
Oh, I should probably give these guys a commander. We'll give good old Doug command. Oh, France is taking out my former colony. Or I guess Liberia isn't a colony, per se, but it is more or less.
Pushing them back, sir.
Or was, I don't know. Fuck.
Move out. Commands.
No, keep attacking New Orleans. If we take New Orleans, this is actually a pocket. Serbia crowns a king, who cares?
Listen up.
Okay, good, we got a war economy. Now all this stuff is pretty decent, but the best stuff is this way.
Commands. Taking cover.
Stop that advance. Just let them go. We're just gonna get free territory if we go this way. And nice, these units are all gonna wither and die. See these guys withering and dying? That's nothing compared to what's about to happen to the fucking south.
Ready to move. Orders.
So we'll just start pushing these militiamen. Yeah, that's pretty good. We're gonna want that. Ah, fuck, the factories keep getting reassigned, and I don't like that, because I actually need artillery now. You know what? We're gonna do something a little crazy here, a little off the walls.
All in.
Don't attack, don't attack. Just hold. Okay, hold on.
Commands.
We need to redeploy their units, or reassign at least.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so all the boys on
Yes,
the border
sir.
here.
Yes, sir.
You're getting a new order to... We're gonna say push to Atlanta. That's probably a good one.
Let them have
And
it.
everyone else...
Attention.
Fuck, come on. Everyone here, everyone
Yes, sir.
unassigned. you're gonna get a new order. And that's just to kind of be a dick and pinch up the loath here. So yeah, we're putting the squeeze on this pocket. Oh fuck, we don't actually have the manpower to keep advancing to the south. We're just gonna have to take out this pocket.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ready.
Alright, so we're holding Mexico where it counts right now. Probably not for long, but we are. I guess I'll guess construction. And we don't want to care about those rail lines, they're not important. But yeah, build shit in Kansas for now.
Ready.
And we're gonna try to be sneaky boys here and get to Miami.
Ready, sir.
Okay,
Move out.
fuck. Syndicates are
Ready to move.
putting a squeeze on me. I don't understand why they're not dying a lot more than they are down here, because I really need this pocket to wither. And in theory it should be.
Come on, move out.
I don't see what is giving them this reprieve. Because they aren't getting supplies. They don't have a city, they don't have a connection to their capital, they don't have a port. Now this militia unit is withering, but a lot of them aren't. Oh, there we go. There's a very nice breakthrough. It's also nice because we isolated some of the Kaiser's units, which are
Yes, sir.
fucking crowds. Oh,
Keep
we
moving.
got stalled here. Okay, well, if we're stalled, we're just gonna go somewhere else. We lost much of our territory. No fucking compromises.
Let them have it.
Oh, god damn it, we lost the militiamen they're trying to save.
Ready.
Alright. I'm not feeling so great about the war right now with Mexico seizing territory and the CSA seizing territory, because Canada normally demands this shit, but they didn't. So I'm blaming Canada if we lose this one. So I'm not super worried about Mexico, but I am worried about these boys becoming a lot stronger than they should be. Though Russia, I mean, that doesn't really matter. They're defending a naval yard. And, spoiler alert, I'm not using my navy at all. Because it really doesn't matter. America's a rich, bountiful land, and supplying resources or cutting off resources does essentially nothing to my enemies, because they can just manufacture more shit. Easy peasy.
Attention.
Hey, California is making a push here, which is helpful. But yes, now this pocket is turning pretty dire for the Southerners. Oh hey, we can maybe push here. Oh, we can push. What am I doing? Oh my god.
Move out.
I realized I just told them to push on essentially no plan.
Ready, sir.
But that's okay. Now, if we take the south, I'll be a little bit more relieved. It's not a guaranteed things are going well, but it is a
Ready, sir.
sign that we can win. I think it's more important to sign these new boys all the way to the southern push instead of the nipping of their fucking units. Alright, now let's check the war between us and Mexico. We want to look at the Union State in us. So it's about a 2-to-1 kill ratio. I'll take it. Oh, no, don't do that.
Taking aim.
Whoever's pushing needs to stop, like, now. Okay, don't want to research this quite yet, don't want to research this quite yet. Actually, it might be a good idea to research this border.
Let's go.
Damn, we are losing a lot of artillery today. really glad that we're getting Lend Leases from the Entente.
Keep your distance.
Okay, they are going to hold there, which is good for us.
Attention.
Wait. Okay, no.
Taking cover. Taking cover.
So, this push down here is going okay. I think as soon as we wear them out a bit more down here, in this specific area, things will go well. We do have people who aren't exactly committed to the attacks. There we go. If we can get these guys to fall back into this pocket, that'll pretty much be the end of this entire big area of troops. And actually, hold on. Total dickhead exploiting move here. We can make these guys cavalry and just send them right to... Oh, fuck it. Fuck me, yeah, I saw what I was doing. Alright, nope, nope. Just defend. And I don't know why Mexico, or at least it was saying Mexico is winning, because they've taken not much of Texas at all. They've taken a bit of places that don't matter super much. Like, we lost 5,000 population down here. That's not at all important. And this pocket's about to break, so that's very good for us. And we'll be able to reassign these divisions very soon, which again, very good for us. And that's about it. New Orleans is ours. That's a great bout of industry for us to keep. Egypt giving us more shit. And so is Russia. Glad you believe in me. There we go. Okay. Now we can really speed things up over here. Oh, Japan is helping us. Well, that's great. Thanks for anime.
Attention.
We'll put the squeeze down here, because eventually, if we take Atlanta, the southern capital tends to be moved to Miami. And that's a bitch to take half the time. But yes, more divisions are reaching the deep south, which is good. Now that we've taken Louisiana. I guess Louisiana is also the deep south, but you know what I mean. Yeah, most of the early bonuses in this specific branch of the tree is bullshit. But
Listen up.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Let them have it. Commands.
Okay, great.
Commands.
I basically always go with what gives me more political power. I know it's not the best idea sometimes, especially since I do seem to be hurting on guns, but we'll be fine. Alright. So I want to basically seize as many ports as I can down here before they can. Oh fuck, they're gonna seize this one. It might just not be. It might just be unavoidable. Unavoidable. I'm retarded. Yeah, keep. Really need to redefine that offensive line. Where's Doug's forces? Oh yeah, he's in Mexico. And we've actually managed to push into Mexico because the Mexican army is a meme. But yeah, we're getting green arrows all across the south. Did we lose? Oh no, we haven't lost St. Louis yet, which is great. I'm willing to sacrifice St. Louis, but hopefully by that time I've grabbed most of the south. Okay, great. We're going to push Miami. These guys are doing a good job just keeping these men bogged down. Oh, hey. Stop that. Okay, good. Nothing we can really do with the 100 PP.
Attention.
Oh, these guys are taking attrition. I don't know why. But I'll sure take attrition, fucker. Okay. What else can we do? Nothing here is that good. We don't want anything in this branch at the moment. Could go for another guy here, but that's not important either. We'll go Bethlehem Steel. Oh shit, we need to be building factories here. I'll just do a general huge fucking build order in Texas. Since Texas seems pretty safe at the moment. But by pretty safe, I mean it's at risk, but the whole entire country is. Oh, damn it. They did secure Miami. might be a good idea
Keep your
to
distance.
stop attacking. We'll just isolate it.
Fall in.
We'll also isolate the corridor to Miami, so they have to send troops navally. And I'm still not very willing to send out my navy to secure that. Though the Norfolk dry dock is being held by the Russians. That's great. I guess we'll do some convoy raiding. Why not? It doesn't matter. But there. I just think it's a good way to lose your navy early game in Kaiserreich as America, and you kind of need it.
Fall in.
Kind of not really need it later on if you want to intervene in Europe. Because it could behoove you to go after the Union of Britain if you want to be a big Entente kiss ass,
Commands.
or just, you know, just get the British to be puppeted.
Ready to move.
There we go. This front's not looking so great, but we haven't lost anything major,
Attention.
and we can push here.
Ready to move.
Disregard this area. They're defending nothing. Well, I think this has a factory sprite. Oh, it's Birmingham, so yeah, we should be attacking that. Good, we took Birmingham.
Keep moving.
Or Birmingham, I don't really care. It's pronouncing it like a Brit.
Listen up.
So cool.
Ready to move.
Keep those guys delayed.
Go, go, go.
No, don't attack that. We're gonna want to puppet them as much as possible.
Move out.
Hell, we can maybe get Nashville. Or not Nashville, Atlanta.
Ready.
Oh, nice. Nice. Let's push Florida.
Ready, sir.
We have the manpower down here too. Do it. We have a disproportionate amount of manpower than what we need, but that's okay. Good, good. Miami's not long for this world unless they send reinforcements down this way, which I don't think they will. Especially since we should have naval dominance, we do. Nice. The South is probably going to lose very soon. Belgrade Pact, that doesn't affect us. Here we go, we're starting to get the benefits of this ranch,
Fall in.
which is the extra research slot, which is nutty. And we'll soon have, like, no weapon cost. 1 second.